Hardee County, the road to recovery is a long one. Right now, neighborhoods are still flooded and several major roads are still impassable, but there is still reason for hope.
ABC Action News reporter Chad Mills is live in Zolfo Springs with why neighbors there say, Chad, no matter what, they will get through this.
They will get through this because they have been tested in such a big way before and successfully got through that big test. We'll talk about more on that in just a second. First, though, let me give you an idea of where it is I'm standing. I'm standing on one of those major roads that is impacted right now. This is State Road 64. You're looking east down the road, which you can see still significantly flooded, but this is actually an improvement from where it was just a couple days ago. And this part of the road, this part of 64, actually better than looking west from where I am, because a few miles to my west, the road actually washed out where the bridge used to go over the Peace River. That bridge has been destroyed. After the record-breaking deadly flooding here, Peace River is going down steadily, though. According to data, we should downgrade from what's called a major flood level to a moderate one by this afternoon. According to Hardee County emergency officials, first responders still have a lot on their plates after numerous search and rescue missions in partially submerged RV parks and neighborhoods. There's a new focus this morning. The focus is on three things, really: reestablishing roads, securing temporary housing, and improving cell service and communication systems. It's been a little tricky at times to communicate here in Hardee County. Meanwhile, the National Guard and volunteers are focused on providing people with food and water. One of those volunteers, a local pastor we met a couple days ago, says Hardee County will bounce back.
We will get through this. We covered 4 hurricanes in 2004 and 5. We did Charlie, Francis, and Jean, a hurricane every 2 weeks, and this is only one. We had 4 in 6 weeks. So we made it then, we're going to make it now. Isn't that right? Come on.
Great spirit of optimism there, and that is the big test. The test in 2004, Charlie, Francis, and Jean, back to back to back. They recovered then. They know they will recover now. As far as power is concerned, 55% of the county still without power, but the county optimistic that many, many more customers will have power restored by the end of the day tomorrow. We were just in the Circle K. It looked like it might have power back. It actually has a big generator, so that's why it has power in this area. But the clerk said that she is optimistic because the word on the street is that many more people will have power over the next 48 hours or so. Guys.
Chad, lots of reasons to feel good here, but the sheriff, even all these days later, we understand, still warning people to stay safe.
Because of roads like this one behind me, you know, there are barricades up for a reason. In just the past few minutes, we actually had someone drive behind the barricade looking in this road, wondering if it was passable. It is not, and it is just one of many roads that are still flooded significantly. The sheriff knows that it's a problem. He's put dirt barricades up in addition to the traditional sign barricades, hoping that people will obey those barricades, because it really could be a matter of life or death if you go behind a barricade, don't realize that an area is flooded until it's too late. The county also still has a 9 o'clock curfew, which lasts to 6 a.m. each day. That's part of the reason sheriff doesn't want people out on the roads. Still just too dark in too many areas to see potential hazards. Guys.
All right, thank you, Chad. With all that water out there, you never know how deep it is, and of course you can't see out there as well.